Hey everybody, Eric Chesson, founder of Autism Fitness here. And if you are ready right now to join the Movement for Movement and become an Autism Fitness certified pro, take the guesswork out of your fitness and adapted PE programs, then there is absolutely no better place to go than in the link below in the description to autismfitness.com. Register now and get immediate access to your level 1 course. Then meet with me live virtually for your hands-on, feet-on, brains-on practical so that you get the training that you and your athletes deserve. And today, in this Tuesday training, I'm going to talk and demonstrate a little bit about prompting our athletes through full range of motion. Now, here's why this is important. This is important from a physical perspective in developing the strength and stability through the full range of motion, and not just getting some of that muscle, but getting all of that muscle to function in the movement. And also from a kinesthetic awareness standpoint, getting the athlete or coaching the athlete to feel the movement and have control, because control is key throughout that exercise. Oftentimes with the autism and neuroadaptive population, what we see is either a fast or jerky motion. We don't see full range of motion or full extension of the arms, full extension of the legs in something like a squat or a press or a band row or a pull down, 2 exercises that I'm going to show you in just a bit. And the issue with this is the exercise is only going to be as beneficial as it is performed. So what we want to do as coaches, whether you are a parent, whether you are a therapist, whether you're a fitness professional, is provide the appropriate amount of cueing for that athlete so they can perform the exercise to best of current ability level. Best current ability level might mean that they need a little bit more support around that exercise. So it's not just enough to say, okay, well, this is how well you can do it, so we're just going to stay there. We need support around the exercise so that we continue to develop the movement skill, building strength, building range of motion, building that motor planning so that the athlete can take that skill and then generalize it to activities of daily living. So I am going to demonstrate here 2 exercises that we often use in our strength portion, the strength phase, which is the main phase of our autism fitness programming. So my guy Z here is doing a band pull down, and you'll notice I have my hands right below his. We're setting up. Now the band pull down we use to create or to develop strength in the shoulders and the upper back, definitely grip strength. It's our answer to a pull-up. Many, if not most, and I will say most of our athletes cannot do a pull-up. So we want a modified version of this where we have some type of vertical pulling motion to accommodate their current level of skill. So you can see here what I'm providing is a physical prompt. I'm not necessarily doing hand over hand, but I am providing some guidance here. What I'm doing is a couple things. I'm taking Z through the full range of motion here. So it's not just 2 or 3 or 6 inches range of motion. This is full overhead position down to his sternum. And I'm also coaching on creating tension and maintaining control throughout that band pull down, something that is inherently important if, again, we want that exercise to have a training effect. Training effect means that the exercise is supporting the development or creating the development of strength, stability, and motor planning. So this is the way that we might initially teach this exercise. And as he begins to become more proficient, I can begin to fade back my prompt so that he's able to do it independently. All right? So that is example number 1 here with that band pull down. So we move on to example number 2, and I'm going to pull this up here. So just give me a minute. Where's my video? And as you can see, with different exercises, we're going to have different levels of prompting. And that's something that's going to be inherently important to understand about each athlete. As I pull this video up here. There we go. So now we have a band row, and a band row is our horizontal pulling motion. So we have a vertical pull down, and then we have our standing band row. This is an enormous exercise for the upper back, for scapular development, for the shoulders, for grip as well. So you can see, again, I'm providing a full physical prompt here. Really important. I have one hand supporting the back. I have one hand supporting the knuckles and the grip, because what we find is that our athletes have a tendency to go really fast on this exercise. We're not looking for speed, we're looking for control here. Right? And if this is a physiological deficit, so if there's a strength deficit and a kinesthetic awareness deficit, we're not going to improve on it just by having the athlete do the exercise over and over and over and over again. Rather, we want to make sure that we're providing the adequate and appropriate amount of support. So here you can see this movement, this band row is looking pretty smooth now, and that's only because I'm able to support Z where he needs to be supported right now. Otherwise, the exercise would not serve its appropriate function and purpose. So even though you just have an exercise, it's not about having this list of these are the best exercises. It's about implementing it in a way where the athlete is going to have as much control and stability through that full range of motion, again, from all the way extended here to pulling that band all the way back. This is key in developing that movement skill. So you want the arms fully extended and then pulling all the way back. And that, my friends, is what is going to develop the skill here. And that's something, again, that we spend a lot of time focusing on in the Autism Fitness Level 1 certification, because it's not just this list of top 8 or 10 or 12 or 15 exercises. It's about how to implement them for each athlete so that that athlete gets as much benefit from that exercise as is humanly possible. All right. So when we're talking about developing skills that really matter and can transcend or generalize to activities of daily living, carrying groceries, doing the laundry, gardening, hygiene, any of these things that we need to do physically on a daily basis, these exercises will generalize as long as we are coaching them and instructing them the way that is most conducive for this athlete right now. All right. I'm Eric Chesson, founder of Autism Fitness. I hope you found this helpful. If you know someone else who is on the cusp, who would be a great Autism Fitness Certified Pro, feel free to share this video. And if you yourself are ready to become an Autism Fitness Certified Pro, whether you are a professional, parent, or family member, link is in the description below. Head on over to autismfitness.com. You get your virtual practical in multiple time zones throughout the year. So wherever you are in the world, you can join me, hands on, feet on, brains on, for the training that you and your athletes deserve. Thanks for watching. And that's all I got today.